Wise men say. I got the black alternate. I got it early. They sent it to me. They sent it to me. I got it. What can I say? I know. Pretty elite. I know. Doesn't get better than this. Had to rock the black today. No, I'm just kidding. This is vintage. This is vintage. No one has this shit, all right? You can spend $250 and still not have this. Look at this old. This is the old Indian head right here. Come on, bruh. All right, I saw a lot of people talking about bets, talking about, predictions. It's all Bedsy tonight. It's all Bedsy tonight. I've got quite a lot of money on Connor Bedard tonight. I've got Connor Bedard anytime goal scorer. I've got Connor Bedard 2+ points. I've got Connor Bedard 3+ points, and then I have Blackhawks money line. This is our get back. How sweet of a thing. I went to bed pissed off last night. I was angry. I went to bed angry last night. How sweet of a thing is it that we just get to go straight back into it tonight? How fantastic is it that last night was as bad as it was, left a sour taste, I'm sure, in everyone's mouth. We get a chance to right our wrongs tonight. We get right back to it. Worked a graveyard shift last night, woke up today and got straight back to it. I believe that's the Central C bar. That's us. That's us tonight. Wait, actually, I need to pull up that song now that I think about it. You were angry? I was angry, Dad. I was angry. I was really angry. And I was at work today trying to I was almost getting excited about this Blackhawks team. I started thinking about the first and second period last night, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, my team's actually going to make the playoffs this year. And then I kept remembering what happened in the third period, and I was getting angry at work today, just walking around thinking it, just my thoughts in my head, just getting angry. But this is us. This is us tonight.
So
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help. How's everyone doing, by the way, as I'm pulling this video up? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a good Friday. I had a great Friday. I won't lie. I'm going to be on one tonight. I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to be on one tonight. Had work it was a great day at work for me. Wasn't super busy, but Fridays are normally a little slower for me. But people booze a little more, so making more drinks and stuff. Today I like only had like PPX, which is like our restaurant industry term for like special people, right? I had more PPX tables than like regular tables today. I just had like friends of partners, friends of the owners, friends of, the manager, repeat guests, regulars, wine reps, industry people. I'm just cracking open bottles, schmoozing people all day. I was on my A game today at work. And then I went to the gym, and then after the gym, I stopped at Cleo's for a delicious burger with bacon jam on it and pepper jack cheese, delicious. And I may or may not have had 2, they call them Chicago handshakes. Chicago handshakes. That is a shot of Malort and a grapefruit White Claw. I may or may not have had 2 of those less than an hour ago. So to say in the very, simply put it, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling good about these Blackhawks. Got a lot of money on Connor Bedard, and we're going to listen to This Is Us. This is us right now, all right? We had a rough night last night, all right? There were people baiting us in chat last night. Can we all acknowledge that? Did you guys remember that? A lot of people talking shit last night. All right. This is us. This is us, though. Wait, why can't I hear it? This is us. We worked a graveyard shift last night. And what do we do today? What do we do today, chat? Come on. Tell me, Sench. Come on. Come on. How is this going to do this to me? I woke up today and got straight back to it. Took me an L, no problem. I got on my ground. You hear that? I took me an L. What do you say? Why is my computer doing this to me? Done a graveyard shift last night. Woke up today and got straight back to it. Took me an L, no problem. I got on my grind, got straight back to it. Had to handle. I got back on my grind and got straight back to it. That is us today, chat. That is us today. Took a bad L last night. Refs absolutely screwed us. As I've thought about it more, I've gotten more and more frustrated about last night. I was literally just listening to 32 Thoughts, Elliot Friedman. And Elliot said the exact same thing I did basically on the postgame last night. He said the same shit I said on Twitter. They talked about how Blashill defended his young superstar and how they loved that. Elliot talked about how, you see that penalty get called literally every other night. The missed call on Bedard on that breakaway, he was like, it was a penalty. You see that get called routinely all the time, as I mentioned last night. And yeah, it should have been a penalty shot, but it's okay. Come on, why does this keep happening? My computer's so jank. No, it's my headphones. I think unplug and then it pauses the music. Shift last night, woke up today and got straight back to it. Took me an L, no problem. I got on my grind, got straight. All right, you guys get the picture. The point is, we worked a graveyard shift last night, and today we got straight back to it. We get our get back, and this is a beatable team. The Buffalo Sabres stink pretty much everywhere. Pretty much everywhere. But you know what they say. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't. Come on, Bedsy, let's go. He's going to score 3 tonight. But he's going to score 3 tonight. Oh, good blocker save from UPL. Oh, Artie gave him a floater there that he almost got his stick on. Why do I have to be a quintessential pessimist? Puck chop, puck chop, puck chop. It's not puck drop, it's puck chop. You guys know about puck chop? Puck chop is the mascot for the Cincinnati Cyclones, which is an ECHL team out of Cincinnati. Their mascot is a pig named Puck Chop. And I like that. And I like that a lot because I have a good friend of mine. I have a good friend of mine named Elia who lives in Cincinnati. And anytime he sees Puck Chop, he sends me a picture of Puck Chop. Bertuzzi got a high stick there from Tage Thompson. Did that get called? I mean, that was pretty blatant. And it looks like he's going to get away with it. So that's great. Okay. Early missed call. The refs hate the Chicago Blackhawks, by the way. They must have meetings about this young Blackhawks team and just say, you know what, let's just shit on these guys. Let's just, never give them a call. Good save from Soderblom. Colton Dach might be in here. Oh, he gets it on his forehand. UPL makes the save. Good work to get that on his forehand there and get a shot away. Another night of ref ball. Missed high stick. Classic. I mean, guys, are we surprised anymore? Are we still getting surprised by this? This it's a young team. We get screwed by the refs every single night. It feels like it genuinely. How many that Toronto game was brutal. The Toronto game was terrible too. I was just out of town, so I didn't get to complain about it on the internet. Believe me, I would have. Oh, Teravainen with a decent look there. Goes just wide for Rinzel from the point here. Karam's behind the net. Buffalo comes out with it. Oh, Rinzel almost was able to keep. Bounced over his stick, though. Alex Vlasic, man. I'm going to keep... I need to make a video about Alex Vlasic. I need to make a video about Jeff Blashill. I need to do both of those things. Because they've both been fantastic, so. Teravainen takes a hit here entering the zone. Dude, I'm buzzed. Chad, I'm buzzed. Nothing can tear me down right now. Except a couple early goals from the Buffalo Sabres would kind of tear me down. I have money on Sabres. You have money on the Sabres? No, you will not hit. You will not hit. The Chicago Blackhawks are a much better team, and they're coming off of a very frustrating defeat. I think they're going to bring their A game. I do not think you're gonna make money on the Buffalo Sabres tonight. But good luck, man. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. As if I could quote my YouTube goat, Andy Francis. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Great pinch from Vlasic here. Oh my gosh, what a move. Who is this guy? Alex Vlasic's out there moving like Connor Bedard. Oh no. Bedard might have just gotten away with a trip. No, it gets called. Yeah. I don't know if you can complain about that one there. I won't lie. He's given whoever he tripped up an earful, but I think that was a trip. I'm not going to be complaining about that one. Oh, is it on Tage Thompson? Yeah, I guess that is kind of soft. He didn't really get anywhere near his skates. But the way it looks, that's getting called all the time. If I was a ref, I would have called that too. Optically, that was not a good look. All right, early kill here for the Hawks. Let's see how they fare. Nazar and Teravainen, the killers, the forwards out for the Hawks. Nazar gets it out. It was a trip. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. I mean, even if he didn't really trip him, the way that looked, like the contact around the legs with his stick extended there. Oh, no. That was a blast. Good save from Sody Pop. That was a trip. I would have called that. Obviously, in the moment, you think it's a penalty, but I have to control my emotions in a better way. I put our team in a vulnerable spot there. So you just got to be better. I love that he said that in the postgame. That's exactly what you got to say, but I don't condemn him in the slightest. I will not condemn Connor Bedard for picking up that penalty, for yelling at that ref. I mean, the ref shouldn't have given him that penalty for yelling a couple F-bombs at him. That just shouldn't have happened. So I'm never gonna. He costed his team the game. Shut up, man. Anybody who says, he needs to keep his emotions in check. He costed his team the game. You just don't understand like competitive sports. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. If that is your take, you are objectively just not a competitor, and that's all there is to it. Like, nobody who's ever played any sort of sport at any sort of level, above house league, would condemn him for that situation. There's a couple minutes left in the game. You're in on a clean breakaway. You clearly get penalized, and the refs who are right in front of the play don't see it, and you lose your cool. Yeah, man. Sorry. If you think he screwed his team over and he needs to be better, hockey ain't for you. Sports ain't for you. New hobby. Let's find a new hobby. Fishing. Go fishing, man. If you think that Connor Bedard costed this team the game last night and he needs to work on that, and oh my gosh, it's all on Connor Bedard. If that's your thought process, go fishing, man. Seriously, bass, I don't know, grouper, go find something out there. There's a lot of fish in the sea that you can, it might be more your speed. That didn't miss by much. Kaiser and Tavo battling in the corner. Tuck comes up with it. Has a little pass there. Oh, no. Good save, Soderblom. Back to the point. 20 seconds left on the kill. Is that Power on the point? Are they running a 2-defenseman set here with Byram and Power? McLeod. Kaiser gets it out. And the Blackhawks kill off the Connor Bedard tripping minor. Yeah, any player in the league would have thrown some F-bombs. Yep. It was bullshit, and Bedard was valid to flip his shit. Shit, I do like fish. Fans want their stars to care. Well, Bedard just proved again he's absolutely gives a shit. Completely agree. I tweeted out that little clip of my post-game video last night of me saying that exact thing. I think that was the main takeaway from me. Bedard cares. What I'm like, this guy that I'm going to be rooting for the next 15 years, the leader of my favorite team cares a lot. That's what you're expecting me to get upset about right now? No, I'm good. I think I'm just fine. Imagine getting offended by a 20-year-old because you weren't doing your job. For real, what's wrong with fishing? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with fishing. I think it's a great hobby. It's a great pastime. I'm just saying if you can't comprehend, an athlete at a high level getting upset with a referee for a missed call, fishing might be more your thing, Like I'm just providing it as like an alternative, Like this might not be for you. Fishing might be, That's all I'm saying. Or maybe woodworking or something, all right? We got a lot of fishermen in the chat, apparently. Jesus Christ, guys. Maybe some woodworking. Is that better? Do we have woodworkers? Do we have a carpenter in chat that's going to get upset by me? You guys are funny. Taze told the refs to go F themselves after taking 2 penalties. Jonathan Taze still does that. And he went to India for to change his life, all right? This dude who heavily dabbles in Eastern medicine regularly does that to this day. So, and I think that Jonathan Taze guy did a pretty good job of leading this team. So, if I recall correctly, I think Jonathan Taze was a pretty good leader for the Chicago Blackhawks. So, poles and wood. I have access to the wood shop at Northwestern. I keep forgetting these players were born after 2000. I saw a really good bit today, a Tim Dillon bit from years ago of him talking about. He's like, if you were born, he's like, I was born before 9/11. Oh no, that was a good pass from Tage Thompson, dangerous one. I was born before 9/11. I remember 9/11. And then I learned that 9/11 was fake. Like, is everybody forgot when Sid the Kid was throwing fits like that early in his career? Yep. He was way worse than Bedard. Everybody was saying he wouldn't survive in the NHL. How'd that turn out? Yeah, I mean, people just hate on young players for some reason. It's the weirdest shit in the world. I think it's the corniest. Oh, he needs to. It's like, you're a loser. You're an old loser. Stop being weird. Blackhawks fighting it a bit here. I won't lie. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good save, Soderblom. Need to get our legs going here a bit, chat. It's been all on our end. We got to get this puck out. Thank you. Oliver Moore to carry. Through the neutral zone. Makes a nice move. Finds himself a bit of space. Gets back on it. He drew a penalty there. Attaboy, Ollie. Move those feet, baby. Let's go, chat. Yes, sir. PP. Yes, sir. Peeper time. Let's go. Oliver Moore moving his legs. The team's struggling. Go make a play, kid. Attaboy. That's what we want to see from him, chat. Oh, never mind. It was literally on Frank Nazar. It was on Frank. Never mind. Sabres already have 8 shots on goal. Can this team wake up? We're supposed to win this game. Relax. They had a power play. We're fine. We're fine. It's back-to-back. They're going to find their legs. They'll be just fine. Time for this wonderful PP, said in a sarcastic voice. I don't know. We got Burt back. We don't have Burakovsky, though, which stinks. Who's going to play? Who's going to play the half wall? Teravainen, probably. It'll probably be Teravainen, Bedard opposite sides, Burt net front, Nazar in the slot. Right? That's probably the lineup for the power play. You cheering, but nobody scored? Huh? I'm cheering, but nobody scored? Somebody get this guy a map. Do you just cheer only when your team scores? Ugh. Wouldn't want you rooting for my team. Wouldn't want you in the building at my game. I'll tell you that much. I'm being honest. Islam versus JDM is the worst thing. What'd you say? To ever happen in New York. Found out yesterday I share same B-Day with Bertuzzi. How long's Berkey out? I mean, I don't think we've heard anything. I would imagine a couple weeks, right? Like, he got his bell rung. He got concussed probably. You can't, like, you don't want him to rush back and then take another big hit and, like, jeopardize his life. Guy literally just had another kid. Take a couple weeks off. It ain't that deep. It's just a game at the end of the day. But I don't know. Hopefully not that long, though, honestly. Nazar on second. Well, no. So I was right. There's Teravainen out there. There's Bedard, obviously already on the slot. Yeah, I was right. It's going to be Nazar in the slot, Burt net front, Tavo on the left half wall in Burakovsky's spot. Did they just ice the puck? Is that what just happened there? Did I just see that right? Yeah, you got to clap for good plays. My goodness. You got to clap for when your team gets the puck out of the zone on the penalty kill. You got to clap when your team draws a penalty. You got to clap when your team makes a good play and don't quite convert. You got to clap when a goalie makes a big save. You got to clap when a defenseman makes a really nice defensive play. You got to clap when, I don't know. You got to clap during a lot of different situations during a game other than just a goal. All right, Bedard into the zone. I didn't start the clock, so I'm delayed, but I'm watching. Here's Bertuzzi. He goes to the corner, passes to Teravainen in the slot, who thought about shooting but then hesitated and is going to lose the puck. Probably should have just ripped it. I know that probably wasn't the play they drew up. I think Teravainen probably should have just shot that there. Nazar's on the right. Yeah, I guess we need to wait to see them get fully set up, which they haven't yet. They might here. Oh yeah, it is Nazar on the left half wall here. Bedard. Where'd that go? Levshinov at the point, over to Nazar, to Teuvo. Ah, drop pass to Artie. Couldn't keep it in the zone. It happened to him like a couple times, I feel like, over the past 2 games or so. Artie not able to keep the puck in along the blue line on the power play. It's a skill he's got to work on, and he will. Bedard here. Ooh, where's that puck? UPL has no clue where it is. It's free now. Oh, and now we've got is this a high stick? Or it just got knocked down with a high stick? Dude, Bedard's shot is absolutely disgusting to watch. So dangerous. Our power play's dog. Dude, our power play is streaky. That's all. Our power play is, I bet you our power play is top 10 in the league. I bet you our power play is top 10 in the league. It's just streaky as hell. That's all. And it genuinely doesn't do well when it doesn't have the right personnel. Like, I think they found that sweet spot with Bert, Bedard, and Burakovsky, and then like Teuvo. That power play was terrible. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great. But again, I promise you, our power play, I'm looking it up right now. Our power play probably is top 10 in the league. Yep, I was right. Our power play is 9th in the entire NHL. 24.1% clip. It's not that bad. You guys are overreacting. It's just there's, when it's bad, it's really bad. Like when it's bad, they struggle to get in the zone really hard. Like they can't get into the zone, and then they like can't win offensive draws. They can't win the draw to start the power play. So it just looks really bad. But the Blackhawks power play is not bad. They have Connor Bedard. It's not a bad power play. You just need the right personnel out there. And they're streaky. Back-to-back bad periods. Relax. We're only halfway through this one. We're only halfway through. No need to tweak, man. We root for a good. This is a good hockey team. We need to chill out. Bedard is such a big reason they ever get zone entry. I mean, yeah, he's one of the best in the entire league at entering the zone. And he has been. That was a thing last year, too. Like, regardless of the skating speed and whatever struggles Bedard had last year, he's always been good at carrying the puck into the zone. That's always been one of his best offensive metrics. Not that I give a shit about. You guys know how I feel about those random-ass stats. But he's good at carrying the puck. And now that he's gotten a step quicker, he's even better at it. All right. Donato loses the draw. Sabres try to break it out. Good work from Donato in the neutral zone. Passes it back to Vlasic, who plays it for Crevier. Sends it up to Doc, who just kind of tips it forward. Ryan Donato, puck kind of rolled on him. He might have had a chance there. Doc back to the point. Here's Vlasic over to Crevier. You know Crevier likes to shoot. He does. Ooh, Donato tries to jam it. It's still free behind the net. Good work by Doc here in the corner. This is Doc's game right here. Watch him dig. Attaboy. Attaboy, Docker. And he sends it around the boards. Look at Colton Doc work, man. Inspirational. Here he's again. Tries to get it to Mikheyev. It bounces over his stick. Now he gets it from Crevier. Donato gets shouldered off the puck. Really good work from this line here. Let's see if we can get a shot. Doc goes for a change. Buffalo going to carry it out. Good work from that. Good work from that line. Didn't get a chance, but I don't mind spending the entire shift in the offensive zone. What's up, Andy? How you doing? Late again. Watching the game on a 30-minute delay. Have a good one. Sounds good, brother. Enjoy the game. Sit back and enjoy it, Andy. Shots are 7-2. They are. They are. You guys are getting really worried right now about this hockey game. Shot comes in from Buffalo. Soderblom makes the save. Holds on. I think you guys, I think we need to settle down a little bit, chat. We're going to be just fine. It hasn't been the greatest start? No. Not at all. Is the score still 0-0? Yeah. We're fine here. If the Blackhawks come out and score on this shift, we're going to be talking about how this is a start we're okay with. This is a good start from the Blackhawks. You've gotten good goaltending, and then you capitalize on your opportunity. That's what we'll say if they score. But if Buffalo scores here, yeah, we're going to start panicking a little bit. Attaboy. Sam Renzel with a good defensive play. Moore carries out. He gets it in deep. Nazar hounding the puck. Good pinch from Kaiser. Buffalo moves it up now into the Blackhawks zone. Good physical play from Renzel. Kind of rubs his guy off the puck. Kaiser makes a nice bank pass to Teravainen, who finds Renzel skating through the neutral zone. He's just going to dump it in. UPL plays it behind his own net. Buffalo's going to break out. Green plays it up the boards to Bedard, who makes a really bad pass and a turnover. Good save from Soderblom, just bailed out his superstar. Bad pass from Connor Bedard. Here comes Buffalo. Another good save from Arvid Soderblom. He started this game really well, hasn't he? Bedard intercepts this pass in the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Sends Bertuzzi to chase in the corner. He kind of skates past the guy. Here comes Josh Doan. Makes a nice drop pass. Power, another good pass. I don't know how that stayed out. Maybe at the post. Buffalo pouring it on here. Guys, if this is the best Buffalo has to offer, I think we're going to be just fine. Oh, and they scored. Josh Doan. All right. All right, maybe it is a bad start. Wake up. They'll wake up. You think they're going to guys, fellas, have you guys not been watching the games this year? We're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. It's a bad start. You guys are so quick to just this team has competed night in and night out. You guys are so quick to just fucking pull the daggers out and freak out. The Buffalo Sabres are cheeks. They've had a couple nights off, right? They've got their legs. We're fine. Has there been a single game this year where the Blackhawks have just put up this kind of performance the entire night? No, it hasn't happened a single time this year. Stop tweaking. We're fine. Finna take an L. Minnesota will win tonight and Hawks lose again. The playoff dream is over. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you guys? You guys are the worst. Holy shit. Who are these people in this chat, man? You guys are so, emotional. It's an 82-game season. Oh, really? One loss? We're out of the playoffs? 82 games. Brother, this is the 20th game of the season. There's still 62 more of these after this one. We're fine. We are fine. We're fine. Yeah, the only thing I feel bad about is Arvid Soderblom. Don't give him this performance all night. He's been sharp. It's the Sabres exploding into open ice. This is not like an inexplainable thing. The team played less than 24 hours ago. All right? They'll find their legs. This is not like some crazy anomaly. Oh, no, the Blackhawks are falling back to earth. Oh, no, the Blackhawks stop. Relax. Relax. They played 24 hours ago. Hawks fan try to be optimistic after 14 minutes challenge. It's insane. You guys are making me miserable, man. I'm going to need to start drinking on this stream if you guys are going to act like this all night. Jesus Christ, you need to see a Bedard hat trick every single game to support your team? We're fine here, boys. We're fine. Are they showing the Bedard turnover? That didn't lead to the goal, though. Soderblom made that save and they got the puck out, didn't they? Yeah. I don't know why they're showing that. AJ Spellacy got his 100th point in the OHL. Dude, I forgot about that guy. Can't wait for that guy to be on our fourth line. That's another guy that just competes. Can you imagine him and Doc together on the fourth line? Oh, what a nightmare those two would be to play against. Bedard chips it into the corner. Bedard behind the net. Oh, tries to find Slaggert there. Bedard double shifting here with this two-man fourth line of Slaggert and Lafferty. Buffalo goes right back to work. They send it in behind the Hawks net. That puck goes all the way back into their zone on an errant pass. Why is Lafferty out there with Connor? Because the Blackhawks play 11 forwards, 7 defensemen most nights, and so they're doing that tonight. So they only have 11 forwards, so their fourth line only has 2 players on it. So every time they get a shift, Jeff Blashill puts out a different player, and Buffalo scores again. Okay. All right. They're all over the Blackhawks. This is bad. This is bad. Hawks are getting absolutely stomped on right now. This is a bad one. Oh, and it was Moore. Yep. Terrible turnover from Oliver Moore there. Terrible turnover from Oliver Moore there. Can't do that along your own blue line, buddy. All right. I guess this is the performance we're getting in the first. I think you call a timeout here. I think you consider calling a timeout here if you're Jeff Blashill. I think you got to rein this in a little bit. This is one of the games from last season. Last night I was joking that Decord is better than a handler than most of the Hawks skaters, but it's kind of true. What? You guys turn that quick? This team's in a playoff spot right now. Gosh, I hate sports fans sometimes. You guys know this is not a different team from the game against Toronto, right? You guys know it's the same group. You're not talking about different players. The same group you've all been glazing for the past, month and a half. You realize it's the same group, right? Same personnel. The team didn't go anywhere. It's an 82-game season. You're going to have stinkers. The Blackhawks have had like one stinker all year. Yeah, it's a bad period. It's a stinker. It's an absolute stinker of a period. Trade Bedard, Flyer, Blashill. I'm dead. Bad. L-bait. L-bait. Do better. I remember when Rage Bait used to be believable, man. Good times when Rage Bait used to be believable. Nice play from Vlasic. Gets it out. Oh, and they're on the PK. Jesus Christ, man. What was the penalty? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh my gosh. Thompson shot goes wide. I think if you concede another one here, you pull Soderblom. Not that it has had anything to do with him, but just send the message to the guys. Little wake-up call. All right, Buffalo enters the zone. Nice play from Kaiser. Puck goes straight back out into the neutral zone. 45 seconds left on the kill. Buffalo enters. Quinn shoots wide. Nazar's going to get this out. UPL stops it. This period is pure Richardson throwback. Yeah, it's not good. Not been good at all. Buffalo goes low to high, and they score again. Bowen Byram. They are routing the Blackhawks. 3-0. All right. All right. You're going to have to do something special to come back in this one. I would pull the goaltender, personally. Again, nothing against Soderblom. I think you got to send a message to your guys. They're playing on their heels, turning the puck over. It's been bad. Yeah. I mean, you take a couple penalties early on. They convert on both power plays. There really is no horrible team in the league right now except maybe Calgary or Nashville. Anyone can beat anyone, and even Nashville competes, you know? I agree. There really is no bad teams in the NHL. Anybody can win on any given night. It's these back-to-back games are always tough, especially when travel's involved. Not that I'm not trying to make excuses. This performance has been pitiful. This performance so far in this first period has been god-awful. Bedard makes a nice pass to... Oh! Grzelcyk's shot gets a little deflection, but UPL makes the save. Rinzel's shot gets blocked, and the Hawks score. Bertuzzi draws one back. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up now! Shut the fuck up! We're fine! You guys are so fucking annoying. God. We're fine. Jesus Christ, dude. It's the first period. Writing this team's obituary already. Shut up. Boom. Just like that. Back on the board. Let's go. Is that off green? I think that went off Ryan Green. Oh, it might not have. It might have just been Bert again. He's on a heater. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. For the real Blackhawks fans in chat, let's fucking go, boys. Let's get up. Come on. We're not out of this. That's perfect. End the period like that. You got something to build off of in the second. We're fine. This team is... We're better than the Buffalo Sabres. Top to bottom. It's a better lineup. We're going to be just fine. Burakovsky out sucks. That sucks. We're fine. Was that a Bedard point? Did he get an assist on that? I really hope he did. That'd be big. That'd be big for my wallet. Attaboy, Donnie. Look at Donato work. Look at Donato work. Vlasic here. Oh, he tried to find Donato back door. UPL stuck out the pad. All right, Teravainen's going to carry it up for the Hawks. Makes a pass over to Murphy, who dumps it in. Power retrieves. Nice work from Oliver Moore. Vlasic. Oh, almost intercepted. Shit. Buffalo takes it out. Never mind. Good stick there from Murphy. 36 seconds left. Teravainen into the zone. Just mishandles the puck. Buffalo gets it up. 20 seconds left. Hawks maybe have chance for one more opportunity. Doc into the zone. Drops it for Donato, who gave UPL trouble there with that shot. 10 seconds. Grzelcyk from the point here. He's just going to shoot one. Gets blocked out in front. And that'll do it. Yeah, Buffalo's just going to send it in. All right. Big to get that goal. Big to get that late goal. Needed that from Bert. Go Blackhawks. Dude, are we doing this talk again? Are we having this conversation? Are we really having this conversation? I refer to the Chicago Blackhawks as we. And I think other people in chat do the same thing. And if you're watching the stream and you can't comprehend that, I'll laugh along with you. Huh, yeah, these guys calling this team we. Huh. It's funny, right? Yeah. I'll just laugh along. Because I know that you will not ever feel this way about a team like I do. So stinks. Stinks for you, man. Stinks for you that you do not call a team that you support we. If you're not there with any team you watch, I just feel bad for you, genuinely. I feel bad for you. What's the jersey? It's just a plain black vintage throwback here. What I'm rocking. Had to wear it for the occasion, to stun on these hoes. I didn't sleep last night. Dude, I went to bed furious. I called both of my parents last night. Had to get them both on the phone, talk about that game, decompress a little. It was frustrating. Yes, because know us, the team doesn't have money to pay players. Is Bedard in the line blender? No, I don't think so. It's just he's been playing with Andre Burakovsky, who got absolutely... Ryan Lindgren attempted murder on him last night and took him out of the lineup with a head injury because he laid a pretty brutal hit straight to Burakovsky's head. You do got to keep your chin tucked. Got to keep your chin up, So no Burakovsky tonight. So that leads to the change. So you're back to Bertuzzi and Green on his line. And then you've seen him with Lafferty and Slaggert a couple times that period. And that's just because you're rolling 11 forwards. So you're gonna see different players playing with Slaggert and Lafferty. You're gonna see Nazar with Slaggert and Lafferty. You're gonna see Bertuzzi with Slaggert and Lafferty. You're gonna see Teravainen with Slaggert and Lafferty tonight. You're gonna see a bunch of different guys with Slaggert and Lafferty tonight. The team is nothing without the fans, so yes, it's we. Yeah, genuinely, we are the only constant. We are the only thing that remains, There's not a single player on the Chicago Blackhawks that was on the 2015 Cup team. I am, though. I'm still with the Blackhawks, so yeah, it is we, I was there through the rebuild, I was there through the dark days. So yeah, it is we. I pay my hard-earned cash to go support this team when they're bottom of the entire NHL, I'm paying hard-earned US dollars to see a team when they're 32nd in the league. Yeah, it's we. It's we at that point. You know? This is my third year watching the Hawks. Would it be okay to get a Bertuzzi jersey? He's genuinely my favorite. Yeah, get whatever jersey you want. Like, I think... Like, I do need to get a Nazar jersey, but, like, I want a Kaiser jersey. That's going to be... I think Nazar and Kaiser are my next guys. I also want a Crevier jersey. Like, those are the guys I like. Lee, what the fuck? What? Why are you spamming that? Who are you? This is the 09 season for Generation, mark my words, yeah. Or more like, I think it's probably like the 07-08. I think they go on a run next year. I think this is like 07-08. And then I think next year's the 09 year. And then I think they win the cup the year after that. That's how they drew it up. That's how I'm drawing it up right now. I have a Bedard jersey. But I think it's like a fake. I don't know. My mom got it for me. But I think it's like a knockoff or something. Everyone always shreds it. Everyone always makes fun of it. So I don't think it's a real jersey. But also, it's like the meta is not going on and just getting absolutely railed by like the Blackhawks website and paying $250 for a jersey, paying a plane ticket for a jersey. I do not think that's the meta. I think the meta is going on DHgate and buying a $19 jersey from China. I think that's the move. Dude, who is this? Lee, what the fuck, bro, man? Dude, the Hawks are, okay, yeah, they are. I don't know if this is like one of my friends trying to be funny or something, but kind of cringe. It's a Friday night, bro. Go outside, get some bitches. Not sure you should get any jersey. I got Havlet jersey when he was on the team. That didn't work out. No, but I think that's so sick. Like, I think having a crazy throwback, like, you know when it's like name a random Blackhawk? Like, if you have a random ass jersey, dude, I was so close to getting an Alex Nylander jersey back in the day, and I wish I did. Because that would have been hilarious. Like, if I was just wearing an Alex Nylander jersey on stream, that would be a fun bit. That'd be a fun bit. Sabres finna be the reason I eat tonight. Jeez, dude. If you're banking dinner on this Buffalo Sabres, you need to do me a favor, buddy, and call the gambling hotline for me. If you're putting dinner money on the Buffalo Sabres in 2025, you need to call that gambling hotline because you do have a problem and you need to get help. We're all getting matching Big Louie jerseys. Yeah, I think Big Lou jerseys. This no shame in Havlat. See? Carl knows ball. They need a restock. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that they weren't prepared. And they're only rocking them for like 2 games. It's so stupid. It's like, what? Like, isn't that up to them? Like, if they wanted to, couldn't they wear them every single night for the rest of the year? Why, like, are there rules involved that we just don't know about as fans? That, like, if you're going to roll out an alternate jersey, you can only play in them twice a year? And you can, like, not have them fully stocked on a website? Is there NHL rules that, like, you roll out a new product and you're not allowed to be fully stocked with it? Is that, like, a rule I don't know about? Or is that just the Blackhawks, like, business people doing bad jobs? You know? Like, I'm sorry, if I was in charge running things for the Chicago Blackhawks, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to roll out the black alternates, and then we're going to have a fuck ton of 91s, and we're going to have a fuck ton of 98s, all right? We're going to have a billion 98s and a billion 91s because we're going to sell them all. You know? Like, what did they think was going to happen? This is all the fan base talks about on Twitter. Like, are they not tapped into, like, what the fan base wants and, like, talks about? Like, genuinely. I don't know. It's weird sometimes. I have a Brian Campbell jersey. See, that's sick. That is awesome. Like, that is a Stanley Cup champion. He was a great defenseman. He was a great player. Wait, actually, I'm going to pull up a CHR video right now of me interviewing him. I basically jumped him on the streets and told him I was going to record him. Solid one. Thank you. Dude, this was like our best video for CHR. Nowadays, this is a post game. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just talking shit. Thank you so much.
Alex Vlasic.
Okay, there we go.
Cristobal Huey.
I was fat as shit back then.
Beautiful.
This was last year.
Thank you. We are right up front.
This was last year. I was speaking of the. Hey, who said he's got a soupy jersey?
Front of the stadium, asking people to name one random Blackhawks player.
I'd say maybe Brian Campbell.
Goat.
That's a good one. I don't know. I don't know who that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man.
Goat.
Fans' ears.
Goat.
Chris Chelios.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Fun times, man. Fun times. Freezing my ass off. I have a Ben Eagerhawks jersey. That is sick. Those are dope. Like, that's the thing. It's like they become classics, you know? Like, that's the dope thing about jerseys. When you get like a niche guy, it's like a calling card for like when Blackhawks fans see you out in the wild and you're rocking some niche ass jersey. Like, if you see some guy rocking like if you see a guy rocking a Dave Bolin jersey, you tip your cap. You know what I'm saying? Love the new jersey. What should we watch? Should we watch something? Anything good to watch? Should we watch some old CHR? No, we're not going to do that. Dominic Kubalik. That's sick. That's hilarious. My biggest regret is not getting a Versteeg jersey. You definitely still could. Like, you could make a Chris Versteeg jersey. You could definitely go on DHgate and find a Versteeg jersey or something. Max Domi jersey. That's kind of goofy. That's funny. That's pretty funny. We got to watch Louis Crevier highlights. I doubt there's a Louis Crevier highlight thing on YouTube. I mean, there's some goals. There's like Louis Crevier goals. There's the Caden Gooley versus Louis Crevier fight. Yeah, there's no Louis Crevier goals. Is DHgate good? No, not really. I mean, it's a shit quality jersey that you're going to get a month after you order it, but it's $12. You just got to do a cost analysis there for yourself and decide, do you want to spend a plane ticket on this jersey or do you want to get one for $12 that might not last you forever, but you've got the jersey for $12. Brian Bickle would be tough. Blackhawks legend. Brian Bickle, genuinely. What's my realistic dream trade for the Hawks? I don't know if I have one because, like, honestly, a dream trade entails, like, giving up players that you probably don't want to. I want to find out if this team's got what it takes, you know? Like, you kind of got to find out if your team, like, the guys you drafted and whatnot, has what it takes or not before you're, like, going... Like, the Blackhawks... People act like the Chicago Blackhawks traded for Marian Hossa, like, right after they drafted Patrick Kane. They were like, oh, yep, we know this team needs Hossa. The Chicago Blackhawks got to the Western Conference Finals in 2009. And then they realized we need something more. We need something more to get over the hump. And then they traded for and then they signed Marian Hossa. So you got to know, like, there's so much talent. There's so many guys that the Blackhawks have put their time and energy into and have drafted really high that have not even come into the fold yet. There's still so much talent on the way. Like, genuinely, there's too much. Like, all the top picks that the Blackhawks have made over the past few years, you genuinely already don't have room for all of them. With the current roster as is right now, you don't have room for everyone. So, like, I'm not really, I don't know. Like, if you can get a guy, you get a guy, but I don't know. I would love, like, a power forward. You know, I would love, like, a Quentin Byfield or a Matthew Nyes or, you know, a guy like that, a young power forward. But it's like the Blackhawks have Anton Frundell coming, and that's, like, his game, you know? So it's not even like that's what I think the Blackhawks really lack and that's what they really need because, again, you just drafted Frundell. But I think if you had two of those guys, you know, you had one of them playing on Bedard's wing, you had one of them playing on Nazar's wing, I think you'd be in a pretty good spot. Brady Tkachuk, yeah. Yeah, you guys, old ball knowers, CHR watchers, Thomas knows. I'm a big Brady Tkachuk fan. Yeah, Brady Tkachuk would be like my dream player for this team. But that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. He would have to request a trade out. I think he wants to win in I think he wants to win in Ottawa, so Vaclav too, yeah, or Vaslav. Yeah, I mean he's trying to play like a power forward. He is a power forward. He's got to bulk up, though. I mean, that kid's like my size. I would love to see Matthew Tkachuk's brother on my team. What's up, Holt? Yeah, it was a bad period, Holt. It was a bad period. We had tons of people in chat. I mean, if you weren't watching the game and you were just reading chat, you would think that the Blackhawks just committed a war crime and then got scored on 10 times and then traded Connor Bedard and then Jeff Blashill quit his job. You would think all those things happened based on what people in chat were saying in that first period. It was a terrible period. It was a really bad period. The Blackhawks, Tyler Bertuzzi scored. Thomas, thank you, brother. Bedard, second period goal loading. I'm ready for it, brother. I'm ready for it. Thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, dude. Wait, did Bedard get a point on that Bert goal? I guess I never even. Oh, he did. Let's go. So I just need. I really need just one more from him. A goal from him would be very good for little old Lee. Thomas is Canadian. He lives in Alberta, right? You're an Alberta boy, right, Thomas? Fort Wayne. The Fort Wayne Comets. Indy Fuel versus Fort Wayne Comets. That's a big matchup in the ECHL. That's a nice rivalry right there. It ain't as bad as Lee's saying. He's overreacting to chat. When have I ever overreacted to chat? You guys have never gotten me frustrated ever. I've never overreacted. You're fucking lying right now. And I'm sick of it. I might have overreacted to chat a little bit. But these guys were tilting the fuck out of me. Gavin McKenna, former home. Yes, sir. Alberta boy Thomas in chat. Thomas knows ball. Thomas knows ball. He's a Giants fan too, which is kind of disgusting, but but we'll let him live. Dude, thank you, Andrew. Never did one of these Bedsy 2+ point this period. All right, you guys are willing Bedard to points this period by these donuts. You guys are putting, this is like good karma, I think. It better be. If Bedard leaves you guys out to dry, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to say, Bedsy, don't you know these guys fucking super chatted? This is your first live stream? Hell yeah. Welcome. Happy to have you. Maybe not the best one to join in on. Maybe not the best first live stream, but I think we're going to get back into this game here. I think Jeff Blashill probably said some things to these guys in the intermission there. We do have quite the hole to dig ourselves out of, though. And, I mean, this period has started in our own end. Ooh, kind of a bad turnover there. Bedard didn't really help Crevier out there with that pass. He kind of put him in an awkward spot, but then Crevier turned the puck over. Yeah, we got to get this puck out. For sure. Bertuzzi falls over. Guy always trips. Bedard blocks a shot. And the Hawks are going to get it out. Good block from Bedard. Jeez. But they're so gassed. There's no outlet pass. They just dump it in, and now Buffalo gets to attack again. We got to win the puck in our own end and connect on a breakout pass. Oh, no. This one gets out of the zone. I would not have wanted to be in that locker room. Oh, no. Power with a good look there. Soderblom makes the save. Good block from Kaiser. Ah. And then Nazar doesn't connect the pass. Jeez, oh my gosh. That was close. All right, now we get it in the offensive zone. Here comes Nazar, drives to the net. Oof. Oh, I think Byron might have just gotten hurt there. He just went into that end wall hard as hell. Yeah, they're going to blow it dead. That's a shoulder. That's a shoulder. Oh, man, you hate to see that. That's a shoulder. You saw that thing dangling, right? Shoulder injury. Promise. Oh, yeah. Oh, I felt it. Ah. Look at the right shoulder. Oh, man. That thing just dislocated. That thing popped out of the socket. Oh, man. Hope he's all right. Those are tough. Oofers, man. Those suck to see. You hate to see guys go into the boards like that. Those are gross. Classic dislocation presentation, 100%. Yeah. Crazy how Reichel's already up for trade. Yeah, Reichel has been ass in Vancouver. And all these Blackhawks fans, when the trade got announced, were acting like we just traded away Prime Gretzky. They're already trying to deal Reichel. I think he has 1 point in like 14 games. Saw that coming. I won't lie. I saw that coming. Lucas Reichel's not an NHL talent. Oh my gosh. And now they're showing the Burakovsky hit, man. Can they what are they doing? This is like my Instagram reels right now. Like, I'm seeing Bowen Byram go flying into the boards at like 22 miles an hour, dislocating his shoulder, and then I'm seeing Burakovsky get decapitated again. Can I just watch hockey? Jeez, this is like gruesome. This is like a rated R broadcast. It's like disturbing. Yeah, I know. A lot of people like Lucas Reichel. None of the coaches he's ever played for, though. None of the coaches. I've dislocated my shoulder 7 times. Holt, 7 times? At a certain point, Holt, it gets to a point where you gotta what are you doing? 7 times, buddy. I mean, it's a skill issue at this. Oh, no. 7 times, Holt? Nice work from is that Bedard? Yeah, it is Bedard just grinding there defensively. Great play from him to get that out of the zone. Colton Dach couldn't get on the puck. This better not be another penalty. Hits are violent. Yeah. Yeah, dog, I had surgery for it last year. It was a problem. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's been better recently. 7 times sounds like a nagging, terrible thing. No, Carl's my father. Carl is my father. Luke, I am your father. Carl's my dad. All right, Murphy plays it up. I thought I was worried that was going to be icing. Okay. UPL plays it. Buffalo breaks out fairly easily. Vlasic tries to play it up to Bertuzzi, who can't get it past Tuck. Here's Doan over to Thompson. Back to the point. Bad passing from the Buffalo defenseman. Bertuzzi's going to get it out. Since surgery, my shoulders never felt better. It's been so good. That's awesome to hear. Uh-oh. A nervous one here. Soderblom doesn't quite know where it is. Frank Nazar's holding him up. Frankie Nazar's holding up our netminder there. Okay. Hasn't been a great start to the period. I was hoping for better. This might just be one of those stinker games. You get a few of these a season that you just got to flush and move on to the next one. This might be one of those, unfortunately. It sucks that it has to be against these guys. Like, I'd rather just get pumped against the Avalanche on Sunday than lose to the Sabres, but whatever. Tavo plays it up. Oh, just out of the reach of Moore. We cannot break the puck out of our own zone for the life of us. We just haven't had the legs. These forwards can't skate. Nazar can't find Moore there with the pass. Now Moore's just got to try to dump it in. I don't know how that wasn't offsides, but it wasn't. Nazar had an open window there to find Vlasic. I don't think he ever saw him, though. Buffalo's on a 2-on-1. Oh, thank God. Is that Zucker? Oh, no. It's not a 2-goal lead. It's a 3-goal lead. All right. We're having fun. Pull Soderblom. Hi, Pull Soderblom. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I agree. And it really doesn't have anything to do with him. Like, I mean, that's just a pass to the slot, a wide open look. Rinzel gets beat way too easy in the corner. Nobody's with McLeod. It's just so easy. It's just so easy. Oh my gosh, they scored again. Pull him! Pull him fucking now! Call a timeout and pull the goaltender off the fucking face-off. I'm not doing a post-game tonight, by the way. I mean, there wasn't really traffic. I guess you could say Colton Dach screened him a bit, but he was all the way, he was closing down the shot. goaltender. Oh, my God. Thank you. Fuck. Oh, they're not pulling him? They're just calling a timeout?
With 12 grand.
Are we tanking again? Stop it. It's a stinker. It's a stinker. It's a stinker. Stop, guys. These happen to every single team. The best teams in the world have stinkers. You get a few of these. You get a few of these a year. This shit is mad boring, though. You don't have to watch the game. This shit mad boring, bro. Guys, I'm going out after this. I don't even care. I'm going out after this. My friend's DJing. I'm going to a rave. I'm not even upset. I don't even care. I'm watching Subway Surfers. I'm not even watching this game. Let me know. If someone scores, let me know. If you guys were hoping I was going to commentate over the Blackhawks game, I'm sorry. This isn't the stream for you. It's not happening. I don't care. Don't ask for the clock. We're watching Subway Surfers gameplay. I wish I was playing Overwatch right now, honestly. Dude, this guy's kind of nice with it. Oh, wait. You know what? No, I've got a better idea. You guys better join me. What? Does Slither not exist anymore, chat? Why can't I play Slither? Does Agar work? Does Agario work? There we go. Guys, don't worry. I'll entertain you. I will entertain you. I always find a way to entertain you. Even if the Blackhawks are getting absolutely pumped, I will find a way. All right, even if you're not enjoying the hockey. Wait, shit. Guys, I'll always find a way to entertain you. Come on, bruh. Get in my lobby. Who's teaming with me? I'm done. I'm seriously. I'm not watching. I don't give a. I don't. I've got the game on. I'll kind of follow it. I'm done, dude. I'm tilted. Who wants to come feed Connor Bedard? Dude, Cartel, get away from me. Hawks have a draw in their own zone. Buffalo wins the draw. Shocker. Dude, this guy's big as hell. Is it... How do you split? How do you split? What number do you press to split? All right, that's how you shoot. Okay, it is the space bar. Slither.io in the big 2025. This is Agario. This is Agar.io. This team will be dead last in the NHL. No, it won't. What are you talking about? You don't know ball. One bad game does not mean the team is cooked. All right? You guys are so reactionary. I do understand that I'm playing a fucking iOS game on stream right now, and I'm telling you guys that you're tilting. But this team is not finishing last. They're fine. You can't take too much from this. Dude, Connor Bedard's coming for you, buddy. I'm moving up in the world. Doge, no. Yeah, that's mine, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Get away from me. Yeah, I know he is. There's rage baiters. Chat. This channel's gotten to a level now that we're starting to like have people from non-Blackhawks land join streams and watch the videos and stuff, which is awesome. But it does mean there's just going to be people talking shit, rage baiting us. And you got to keep that in mind. Jonathan, come here. Come here, Jonathan. Let's be real. Sharks is better than the Hawks. No cap. No, they're not. The Sharks don't have any defensemen, dude. Sam Dickinson's their only defensive prospect, and he can't even play defense. So, like people who say the San Jose Sharks are further along than the Chicago Blackhawks just genuinely have no clue how important defense is in the sport. I am not in a good spot right now, chat. Doge is coming for me. I can feel it. Yeah! Give me that. Got to be careful now. Stay away from Connor Bedard. All you Hawks fans, dumb as Artie is, buddy. Do you not have anything better to do with your life on a Friday night? Genuinely asking. Other than joining streams and baiting Blackhawks fans? Like nothing going on for you? Nothing? Like, I don't know how old you are. Maybe you can't drink. Maybe you can't go out to a bar. Maybe you can, like, I don't know, hang out with some family, go see some friends, you know? It was probably a long week of work or school. Go enjoy yourself, you know? Go do something. Go outside, touch some grass, meet some people. Meet a girl, maybe. I'd recommend it. I mean, surely there's got to be more to life than trying to rage bait Blackhawks fans on YouTube streams. Surely. I respect a hater. Don't get me wrong. I respect a hater. I'm just genuinely asking, like, is there nothing better to do? Or is everything all right at home? I just want to check in on you, brother. He probably has no friends. Celebrini is better and defense is better and defense at a -34. Bo Byram's back. Good to see. Good to see Bo's back. Let's go. Chat, I'm quietly like feasting. I'm 18th on the leaderboards. Wait, it's cropped, so you guys can't even see the leaderboards. Chat, Connor Bedard is 18th on the Agario leaderboards. All right, Lee, let's not be too hard on people spending their Friday nights. Look at this. Yeah, I'm playing Agar as Connor Bedard on a Friday night, making fun of people on their Friday night. It is very rich. Don't get me wrong. I see it. I understand that it's ironic. Connor not quitting. Good. I'm glad he's playing with some fire. Dude, this is the sickest thing about doing my own channel is like I can just go on full tilt at the team, decide I'm not going to do a post game, and then play Agar, and I don't have to be like, oh no, my boss is going to get mad at me. I'm going to get in trouble. He's got 8. Bedard's got 8 shots. I'm getting this guy right here. Come here. Oh no. Okay, you're not okay, Snow. You got something against Connor Bedard? You want to get eaten by someone else? Lee, what are you doing? Dad, I'm playing video games because I'm fucking done with watching this team. This was a stinker tonight. What do you want? Dad, what do you want me to do? Keep talking about, oh, and the Blackhawks can't get the puck out of their zone for the 10th time. Damn it! Dad, I see you're screwing me over. I was trying to focus, and I just got devoured by some anime girl. Dad, what do you want me to do? Sit here and oh, Blackhawks total 8 shots. Yeah, terrible. Atrocious. What do you want me to do? Oh, they can't get the puck out of their zone again. Up and really good shift here from the Buffalo Sabres. Wow, look at that play from Tage Thompson. Oh, Josh Doan. Wow, what a standout he is. Like, it's 5-1 against the second or third to worst team in the league. What do you want me to do? Is this not more entertaining? I can do both. I can watch both. Maybe if I start commentating again, will everyone feel better about themselves? Will I stop getting yelled at? All right, Grizzlick with a nice pass to Connor Murphy, who dumps it into the Buffalo zone. Let's see if they can win the puck on the forecheck. There's literally no one near the puck carrier. They don't even have the legs to get on the forecheck tonight. You're going to have these mail-ins, chat. Mail-ins happen. Lee, I have an idea. Let's watch Stuart Skinner highlights. I mean, there's just no way that's better than this. If you feel bad about the score, remember the Sabres haven't seen the playoffs in 15 years. Yeah. It could always be worse. Gut check game, not responding. Maybe time to reset expectations. I really don't think you can watch this game and make big picture conclusions from this hockey game. We have seen them compete against some really good teams this year. We've seen them put up really impressive performances. I do not think you can watch them play on a back-to-back and get absolutely pumped and be like, oh no, maybe we need to reset expectations. Again, it was literally 24 hours ago, like in the second period against the Seattle Kraken, everything was looking great. Like, I was genuinely about to say this team is definitely getting in the playoffs yesterday. Things change quickly, but not that quickly, right? I think that you need to understand that go back to the dynasty teams, right? The Blackhawks in 2009 to 2016, they'd have mail-ins all the time. Or not all the time, but every single year there were a few mail-ins. And this is the first true mail-in. This is obviously the worst game the Blackhawks have played yet this year, and I don't think it's particularly close. You get a couple of these across an 82-game stretch, right? I don't think that there's any point of tweaking about this. And by the way, this is basically the postgame now. Oh, the Hawks just scored. Woo! Wait, I need to wait, guys, for the sake of... There we go. Alex Vlasic playing like a star. There you go, guys. There you go. Oh, no, I screwed myself. I ran into one of the green things. All right, we're back on the board. Fine, guys. I'll start doing what you guys are all here for. Oh, my gosh. I'll commentate the Blackhawks again. Oh, my gosh. I just wanted to play Agario like I was in study hall in high school. That's what I was doing in study hall. What were you guys doing in study hall? I was playing that game with my degenerate friends. All right, we're back. Vlasic. We're back. We're bouncing back. We're winning this game. All we need is one more this period. Stop. Oh, my gosh. I'm dead. Chat, all we need is one more. Chat, if we can get one more, all of a sudden we're just 2 away. All right, Slaggert's going to carry here. Chat, we are 1 goal away from being 2 goals away from tying the game. 2009 Hawks had that historic comeback against Calgary. 0-5 down. I remember that game. Dad, you remember that game? I remember that game. We watched that at home. I remember that one. I almost failed out of high school. I was terrible in high school, too. I was really bad in high school. 2-goal lead, most dangerous lead. Well, we're 1 goal away from 2 goals. We're 1 goal away from the most dangerous lead. Right now, it's just a good lead to have. If anyone can let this game slip, it's Buffalo. There is a script here, chat. There is a script. This would be so Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo Sabres winning 5-1. They had them right where they wanted, and then they fell apart. There is a script here. There is a script here. Gosh, I can't believe I'm not allowed to play Agario during the Blackhawks game. We used to live in a society, man. I remember. He said, I remember. Knight is not on the bench. Where is he? In the press box? Hence, all we need is one more goal. All right, you're right. We just need one more goal this period, chat. If it stays like this, though, I'm not doing a post-game tonight. My post-game yesterday was a banger. I felt like that was like the most comprehensive, solid post-game I put out in a while. So if you want to feel some negative emotions, just go and experience last night again and watch the post-game. No, man, that was the 2009 team. Soderblom is washed. He needs to start scoring goals. Yeah, we need to start having a conversation. Soderblom is on pace for 0 goals this season. Oh my gosh. Thomas, that screenshot's hilarious. That is what Blackhawks hockey will have you just pulling up Subway Surfers gameplay. This shit map boring. I need to pull up, if Buffalo scores again, I'm pulling up Subway Surfers gameplay again, and I'm pulling up Family Guy, and I'm going to play Agar.io. So, get ready. Bedard's in on a breakaway! Bedard, please! What a move! No! It was a good save. He thought he was going to beat him clean. He probably could have elevated. I think he had the time and space to elevate there. Shit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bedsy gets stoned. Bedard to Rockford. That was an amazing play. He blocked the shot at the point and then took it in on a breakaway with his blistering speed that he developed this offseason. Just didn't beat him. It's not the guys, if you guys have not been able to tell, this is not the Chicago Blackhawks night. Here he is again. Ooh, looked for that tight angle. You know he loves shooting from there. Wasn't much room, but if there's someone who can put it in that spot, it's him. Ryan Green shot gets blocked. He still has it. He passes it over to Grizzlick. Grizzlick back to Green. Green couldn't connect with Bertuzzi on a pass there. Crevier just kind of shoves that thing back into the zone. Bedard to Indy. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine Bedard in the ECHL? Just scoring. How many goals a night would Holt, if the K-Wings picked up Bedard, how many goals a night do you think he'd score for Kalamazoo? Genuinely, don't joke with me. Like, give me an actual, like, what do you think, like, a Bedard in the ECHL? What would a single game look like, do you think? Damn, that sounds delicious, Lebowski. Maybe a little too nice for my taste. Lebowski, we got this Pinot Noir by the glass right now called Cousin Oscar. It's called Cousin Oscar, and I find that very funny. Sometimes you just need a sip of Cousin Oscar. I had a few sips of wine today at work. Every time I open a bottle, you gotta taste it. You got to taste the bottle before you're giving it out to people. Sometimes, on a Friday, it's my last day of the week. I I'm taking out a bottle to like pour a glass for someone, you know. If someone orders a glass of something and I've already opened the bottle, maybe I'll have another taste of it, acting like I didn't already taste it. You know, just to feel something on a Friday. No harm done. Blackhawks are so hot and cold. That's not true, though. I don't agree with that take. The Blackhawks have been... Oh, and Josh Doan just scored again. Great. I'm over this. I'm over this game. The Blackhawks have been very consistent this year at competing in every single game. Like, go look at the scores of all their losses. Like, this is going to be the worst of the season. This is going to be the worst blowout of the season. Who turned that puck over? Yeah, I think you got to pull the goaltender. Are you going to keep him in there for 8 goals? Goalie interference? No. He skated into him after the puck went in. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Josh Doan, third career. Dude, Josh Doan's a player. Josh Doan is a player. Why isn't Knight in? Someone said he wasn't on the bench. Yeah, I do think it's he isn't on the bench. I do think it's absolutely diabolical leaving your netminder in there after he gives up 6. Like, you pull the guy. Like, it's at this point, it's like cruel leaving him in. Yeah, that's true. And Knight did play yesterday. Put Croissant in. I don't think Croissant traveled with the team, unfortunately. Yeah, they only lose by... Dude, there's not been... I think there was like a Vancouver game that was kind of bad, and there was a Winnipeg game that was kind of bad. Other than that, every single loss was like a goal. It's all close games. This team has battled with everyone. This was the second half of a back-to-back. They played last night, you know... Like, I'm just thinking, like, they probably didn't touch down in Buffalo until, like, what? I mean, I would assume they traveled last night, unless they traveled this morning. I would assume they hopped on a flight last night, probably touched down in Buffalo at, like, 2 in the morning, you know? Run Agario. All right, should I run Agario? You might be right. It might be time. Whoa, wait. I can share a link? Wait. We just need to all get in a game together. Why can't I... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll pull up the stream. Where's my channel? Connor Bedard scored on this play. This game could have been 5-3. He still needs to show up as an offensive leader. Dude, okay, you want him to be Chris Paul and cut the lead down to 42? What is a 5-3? They don't have their legs tonight. Like, if this game was 5-3 right now, I would literally tell you that there's no point of even watching the third because they're not going to win. Like, even if they're not winning tonight. This is a stinker. This is a mail-in. This happens to every single team in the league. It's their mail-in. You're not baiting me with that. All right, I'll send this Agario link into the chat after this period. I'll share it. We'll get our... We need a team up. We need a tempo changer. Yeah, my dad said... I talked to my dad on the phone last night after the game, and he said he thinks they need to bring in some guy like that, some Reeves type. Not like actually like as bad as Reeves, but just like a guy who you don't want to fuck with, that can kind of just be out there. You don't have to play him all the time, but just to have as an option. I don't know. I think that I genuinely think everyone is thinking way too much about this game. Guys, it's a mail-in. They didn't have their legs. It happens. If they look like this again on Sunday and they just get absolutely bodied by Colorado, yeah, then we can start, sounding some alarm bells, But it happens. We can come back. We just put the puck in the net 5 times. I don't think they're coming back tonight. I don't think tonight's they're going to rally. Hey Lee, let me guess. This is the ref's fault, right? Or is it because they had to play back to back? Would love to hear your dumb excuse tonight. Yeah, it's back to back. What, buddy? What is your point? User RE whatever your name is. Buddy, what do you think? Like, what is your point? I know you're just kind of trying to rage bait me, but what is your point? Just that the Blackhawks are terrible? Like, what about all the games the Blackhawks have won and you haven't been in chat for? What about all the times, like, the fact that Connor Bedard's, top 5 in the league in points? What about that? Where were you during the wins? What about that? Or are you just like gonna be on a burner account, not be a real person and just rage bait and talk shit? It's like this guy, you're like a Russian or like a Chinese spy. You're like a Chinese asset, dude. You're not even like a real person. This is like where's the Hawk stream on YouTube? Dude, who is this guy? You gotta respect the hate. Cause it's like some of the things he said is like, does he not like me? Does he not like the Blackhawks? Who is this guy working for is what I'm curious. Stay tardily. Guys, who is this guy working for? Oh, Bertuzzi almost scored again, dude. At least Bertuzzi's still firing. Guys, chat, who is this dude? Who is he working for? Who does he represent? What team does he represent? What organization? What podcast does this guy represent? Who is this guy working for? Another PP that we won't do shit on? I mean, we've had a couple of really good looks in the first 20 seconds of it. Buffalo clears. Come to United Center user. Come say that to a Hawks fan face. I mean, I promise you, I could probably end this guy's life with my hands. Like, I don't think this is something like a 6'4" Giga Chad would do. That's not the behavior of like. It's not like. It's not the behavior of someone who's doing well in life. Like if you were doing well in life, this is probably not how you're spending your Friday evening. If you were a big, confident, intimidating person, probably not something you'd be doing. Imagine being at home on a Friday live streaming a hockey game. Brother, you are at home on a Friday watching me live stream a hockey game. That is worse. That is worse. And also, I've acknowledged, I say all the time, I'm a crazy loser fan in my own room yelling at a camera. I get out in front of that. That doesn't hurt. Whatever you're doing, dude, you are. When was the last time? No, actually, I don't even want to say that. Never mind. How's it going with the ladies, though? User? How, like, what's up? What's up in that department? How's your life? Are you content? Do you have a good relationship with your family? Do you have people that care about you in your life? I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope it turns around for you, I hope you start doing better. Don't pay attention to user. They work for CHGO. No way, dude. No way they work for CHGO. Wait, also, there were a bunch of comments on the post game last night about like, oh my gosh, so much better than CHGO. What were they saying on CHGO last night? Were they like, did any of you watch CHGO last night? What were they saying? that like so many people were like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than CHGO? Or was that just like, did it have nothing to do with what they were saying last night? People just like the post games better than CHGO. What was that all about? Does anybody know? He has a really good relationship with his sister. Oh. Andy, I'm so dead. Andy, he has a really good relationship with his sister. Oh my gosh. And his dad had a really good relationship with his sister. They had whack takes. Were they saying that like it wasn't a penalty on Bedard? Were they saying, "Oh, I can"? Were they like, oh, Bedard can't get upset at the refs? Was that their take last night, that like Bedard shouldn't have taken the penalty? Because that would actually have me sick to my stomach if I heard Blackhawks pundits. Thank God, like the CHSN postgame crew, like Tony and Kaylee and PB and them, they were all like, that's bullshit. Bad on the refs. Bad hook. They did. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that would get me upset too. Thank God I didn't watch that. Oh. Oh. Why? Why is that your take, you know? Like, not only do I think that's wrong, like, not only, like, Elliot Friedman, like, the number one NHL insider, you know? Non-biased at all. Literally said that was a blatant penalty that should have been called. And that it's crazy that the refs called that unsportsmanlike on Bedard. Elliot Friedman said that. If you are a Blackhawks homer, why would you like even... Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Dude, that kind of goes back to the... I don't know why I still have these on. That kind of goes back to like the Barstool Chief Bedard slander over the past couple years. And like the reason why I thought it was so weird was like, even if you kind of felt like that, like I won't lie to you guys, there were times last year where I was like, maybe Celebrini's better than Bedard. I would have never, it could have been clear as day, I would have never said that. Why would that be your take? Why would that be what you say? Oh, I'd really rather this other player. Well, you've got 98, so why would you do it, you know? Thank God 98 ended up just being better than everyone, so it worked out well for me. I stayed true to him, and it paid off. I'm not worried about Bedard talking to refs. That's never going to be something I criticize a player for. I think everybody in the NHL does it. I just think he's passionate. I think that the ref missed the call. If the ref doesn't... Look, he got tripped. He got called on a tripping penalty tonight early on in the first period. He said something to Tage Thompson. You know, he probably told Tage Thompson to stay on his feet, but he didn't complain to the refs because it wasn't that bad of a call. The no call on the breakaway was egregious. Had to watch your rage reaction to make me feel the same after the CHGO podcast. I mean, yeah, I'm not like look, man, I understand these guys, they have jobs to do and stuff. I just sometimes feel like when people are talking about hockey, this is not just CHGO. This is any sort of hockey creators, any Twitter personnel, and like sometimes people just try to have the cutest takes, right? They try to go away from the grain to prove that they have like really good puck knowledge and be like, oh, you know, actually, sometimes you just got to dump the puck in, chat. Sometimes you just got to have the right take, you know? Sometimes you just got to have the take that everyone else has. Sometimes when Connor Bedard, your superstar, clearly gets hooked when he's in on a breakaway with a few minutes left, and then they don't call it, and then they call him for unsportsmanlike conduct because he says fuck you to them. Sometimes you got to complain about that, you know? You don't always have to look for the cute take. Just dump the puck in. Run the football. Don't overthink it. CHGO is owned by a company in Denver. Dude, I'm not even... Dude, no. No CHGO slander. Like, I have no beef with them. I think they do a really good job. I like all those guys. It's different. I don't do the same thing as them. I don't want to do the same thing as them, you know? We're different strokes for different folks. If you're going to be a homer, be a homer. And like, I'm not going to be a homer all the time. I'm not going to be a homer all the time. I'll criticize these guys. I'll criticize them when they should be criticized. I'm sorry. If you play sports at a high level, you're not going to criticize a guy for getting upset with the referee. It's just not something like, oh my gosh. You know how many I played soccer. I didn't play hockey. I played soccer. You know how many fucking yellow cards I got growing up from barking at refs? I'm not going to criticize a guy for getting upset with the referee. He just cares. He wants it more than you. All right? That's all. If it's easy for you to criticize Bedard in that moment, he just wants it more than you, and that's really all there is to it. You can't understand how frustrated Bedard was in that moment because you don't care as much as he did. You know? Like, you don't care as much as Bedard does, so it doesn't make sense why would you say fuck you to a ref 3 times? Why would you do that? That's not nice. You're asking to get sent to the box. Why would you do that? If it doesn't mean that much to you, then I can understand why that wouldn't make sense. Greg's great. Dude, I on Chicago Hockey Radio, we interviewed Greg twice last year. Dude, me and Greg had back and forths last year. I got him going a little bit. We argued a little bit. He's awesome, dude. He was super nice. He's just a good dude. And I think Mario and Jay are good too. It's not an easy gig, man. It's not an easy gig. It's like they're all individuals and people like will just like shit on them, you know? Do we know he said that? Well, we saw him say fuck you twice. I think he said the first thing he said, I think, was what the F was that? And then I think he said F you twice. So nothing personal, you know? I think that user loser in here tonight said worse things to me than that, you know? I do stream for pretty much every single game, and I do post games for every single game pretty much as well. This coming week, I'm probably going to miss a stream or two just for the holidays. There's a chance I don't stream the game Sunday or Wednesday. I think I want to do one of the two. I've got shit going on Sunday that I kind of got to figure out what I'm doing. But yes, I pretty much live stream every single Blackhawks game. I do post games. Subscribe, stick around, go watch some of my other videos. I think you'll see some stuff that you like. I mostly cover the Blackhawks, but I'm going to be covering the Olympics. I'm going to cover, if the Blackhawks don't make the playoffs this year, I'm going to cover the playoffs very, very avidly. I'm going to do these live streams during the playoffs. And then, yeah, I make videos about like really any sort of Blackhawks subject that I think is pressing. I like to think I have a pretty good pulse of the Blackhawks fan base. Like, I know what people are taught. I'm on Twitter all the time. Follow me on X, Lee Grossman. I just tweet about hockey and the Blackhawks. I like to think I have a pretty good understanding of what people are, you know, talking about or upset about or happy about, and then I normally make a video on whatever that subject is. So, sweet. Hell yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Stream some World Juniors. I'd be down. I'd be down. That could be a lot of fun, especially if USA can go on a run. World Juniors should be good, though. We have Czech, Sweden, hopefully one Canadian. running the 11-7 might be catching up to the team. It always doesn't look good when a play. It always goes bad for them when someone gets injured. Yeah. Like, that just made matters so much worse last night when you lose Burakovsky in the first period, and then it's like you're trying to kill off a game, and then they're pouring on pressure, and you're trying to get your legs going, but you only have 10 forwards. It's tough. It's tough. I love you guys too. Thanks, guys. Someone said Jeff Blashill needs to be fired. Dude, Jeff Blashill changed the entire outlook on this organization single-handedly. I do not want to hear any Jeff Blashill slander in this chat. This team was supposed to be a lottery team. This team was supposed to be, maybe bottom 3 in the league. You already have more subscribers than CHR did. Lebowski, that may or may not be something that I've kept a close eye on. Yes, but that is true. That is true. Start streaming the Ice Hogs instead. Guys, they're going to win they're going to have an upset win against the Avs on Sunday, and we're going to be talking about the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I know how you guys get, bro. One good game, and you guys are going to be back on board. Don't worry. We don't need to sound the alarm bells. This was an absolute stinker. Not upset about it. Dude, this dude is such a loser. It's like bad bait. Do you think that talking shit about Nick Lardis is gonna make me upset, bro? Is that what you think? Like, I'm a 25-year-old adult. All the life experiences I have. You think talking shit about Nick Lardis is gonna be what puts me over the edge, brother? I'm dead. That's so funny. We were meant to be in the McKenna hunt by now. We're doing well, 100%. Yeah, I agree. If the Hawks make playoffs, I think you got to talk about Blashill for Jack Adams. I think you got to talk about Spencer Knight for Vezina. I think you got to talk about Connor Bedard for Hart. I think you got to talk about all those awards. Passionate fan bases overreact. Yeah, I don't mind the passion. I'm getting frustrated, Like, you guys are getting frustrated and saying, overreactive takes, and now I'm getting frustrated to you saying those things. So that's all. We all just Yeah, dude. We've gotten to a point where we've got straight up trolls in chat. Like, we've got loser, I'm always so curious as to who is the type of person to create a burner account and just talk shit on the internet? Like, what kind of weird mental illness is that? What does this kid have wrong with? I'm always curious as to do these people actually exist, or is this just a robot? Because I can't comprehend that. I can't ever comprehend I'm a hater myself. I am a hater. I literally cannot fathom doing what this guy's doing, It's been on display the past few games. It's 2 games. Also, the first 2 periods of last game were very good. So that's not even true. They won the game before that. 61 games left. Come talk to me at the end of the season. Lee got to go. Tigers game. Hell yeah. Enjoy the Tigers game, brother. I'll talk to you later, Thomas. Yeah, burner account, just troll with your main. Embarrassing, dude. These guys could never. Well, the thing is this guy's main, this guy probably has 10 followers on Instagram. It's not like this is a cool individual. It's not like this is a well-respected member of society that's on a burner account. Real men hate on their burner account. Bro, I'd be liking crazy shit on my main. I don't care. That's so real. Trolling a hockey stream is pointless. Dude, it's I can't think of like a bigger waste of time than trolling. Like he was trying to make fun of me for streaming a hockey game on a Friday. Brother, you're trying to troll people in a hockey stream on a Friday. It's so funny. Bro, I have 10 followers on Instagram. Dude, Denmark catching strays. Wants some attention. Shouldn't he be making out with his sister or something? Aren't you guys 7-0-1 the last 8? Thought we were going to get dog walk today. Yeah, this Blackhawks team has played extremely well. Like I still think there's a real possibility of this team making the playoffs. It was a tough game last night. They had a brutal outcome last night. Just they kind of fell apart in the third period, and then they got screwed over by a couple of really bad calls. And then Andre Burakovsky, who's been one of their best players, who's been absolutely staple to Connor Bedard this entire year, picked up what looked like not a great injury in the first period. He got severely concussed, most likely. So they're without him. So, and then, it's back to back. You're in Chicago. Game ends at 10 o'clock? Game ends around 10 o'clock. They probably don't get to Buffalo till 2 in the morning-ish. It's a quick turnaround. And Buffalo had a couple days off, right? So they're wiping the floor with us. But I'm not worried about this Blackhawks team. I'm not taking anything from this game. If you guys were still not ready to be oh, this is a playoff team, you shouldn't be so ready to jump off the bandwagon after one game. For sure. Can you show the Burakovsky injury? Yeah, I could find it. After Hawks are on the power play, they almost just scored. That blast from Teravainen didn't miss by much. I don't think he got... Oh, Bedard just scored! Let's go! I needed that. I'll take that for the bets. I don't even care about the loss. We got the Bedard goal and the 2 points. I hit my bets. Let's go. One more Bedard point would literally make me well over $100 tonight. Yeah. $20 on Bedard anytime goal scorer. That's a $50 payout. Thank you. Bedard, $20 on Bedard, 2+ points. That's a $57 payout. Thank you very much. Quick $100 courtesy of my superstar, Connor Bedard. Thank you. What a shot, by the way. See, guys, do you see that release? Do you see what this kid can do? He had the breakaway. If they just have a little bit more legs, this game is the complete opposite direction. They're up 4-2. If we get this team again at home with a day off, they're wiping the floor with them. Don't tweak. Don't take too much from this loss. And I guarantee you Buffalo is going to score again. But it's just don't take, guys, seriously, do not take too much from this. This is not a year deciding loss. Bert? Why are you saying Bert? Sorry. Oh, Bert got a piece of that and stole the Bedard goal? That's actually the biggest crime ever. I still got my 2+ point, though. That sucks that Bert got a piece of that. He'll score again. Bedsy will score again. Here's Donato. Wrap around. Oh, surely he just got completely upended there by UPL. He was going to have a good look on that wraparound attempt. That's a crazy no call. I use FanDuel, unfortunately. I'm perma banned from Bet365 and DraftKings. They think I'm a flight risk or something. I don't know. So I only use FanDuel. Damn, I'm so pissed Bertuzzi got a piece of that. When does Bedard get the C? Probably next year. I'd imagine Nick Foligno's not coming back next year. Yeah, I can't believe there's no call there. I mean, he grabbed him. He completely took him out. How is that not interference? Man, dude, the Zebras do not like this young team. It's all right. Once they're contenders, they'll start getting calls. You got to take your licks when you're young. This is how it goes. It's whatever. How'd you get banned from Bet365? I don't know. I think I maybe messed up. Like when I was making the account, I might have messed up something on my oh no, Thompson and he scores. Yeah. I told you guys they were going to score again. Hawks aren't winning this game, dude. It's not their night. But I messed up something when I was making the account, I think, on my login, and they just never let me in. I tried to like do the forgot password and try to get signed in, and I've like reached out to like support, and they just tell me that I'm perma-banned and that they can't unlock my account, and that's all they can do for me. Yeah, I mean, that's just too easy. Oh, and he stayed on too. It would have been nice to see Kaiser Renzel get a stick on him there. Would be nice to get a stick on that play, but it's all right. Three to 7's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's Buffalo Sabres, a bad team, playing the Chicago Blackhawks on a back-to-back without, you know, the Blackhawks are playing like a terrible team tonight. So you got two bad teams just having an ass off, basically. Like, there's going to be a couple more goals in this game still. I would love to see Connor Bedard get a garbage time goal. I'm not listening to the broadcast. Obviously, I can't because I'm talking into a microphone on YouTube and I can't have the broadcast playing. Spencer Knight's not on the bench, so I think that the reason why Soderblom has not been pulled is because there isn't an option. I don't think they have the option to pull him. Denmark, I don't think this user kid is a Sabres fan. I don't think he's a fan. I don't think anything brings him joy in life. Because he was in here hating last night. So I don't think he's a Sabres fan. I think he is just, I would say, a loser. That's probably what I would call him, but you can call him whatever you want. But I don't think he's a Sabres fan. I think he just genuinely doesn't have much to live for, unfortunately for him. But, you know, not everyone can live phenomenal lives. Chill on that. Chill on that. Chill on that. Don't say that, Nico. Put a big screen behind me. I don't think that's legal. Grizzlick shot gets deflected by Green. Goes wide though. Knight is on the bench now. Then yeah, I don't know why he's leaving him out. I mean, it is Knight did play last night, so I think Blashill's just cutting his losses. Nice pass from Bedard to Mikheyev. Mikheyev not able to score though. Time for a good fight? Yeah. But honestly, it's so bad. You're down 4. Like, I don't even know if I don't want to risk anybody getting injured. I think it's too late for a fight. I think you needed to fight someone in the first period when it was like 2-0 or 3-0 and the game was getting away from you a little bit. I think now it's like, what's the point? Here's Bedard. Please score for me. Oh, what a move. He takes a couple hits. No point in playing night. We're not coming back. Yeah, this one's over. Time for a goal. Yeah, it's been a weird amount of time. It's been so long. We need a goal. Here's Nazar. Over to Slaggert. Murphy steps up into a hit. Fire Blash in higher lead. No, don't fire Blash. I could not do the job that Jeff Blashill's done. I'm not a miracle worker. Jeff Blashill is though. Lee, what do you mean 17 is going to leave next year? That's my fave player. I swore he was in for the long haul. He's like 35, 36 years old. Have you watched him play? He just doesn't have the legs. He doesn't have the speed anymore. He's useful on the penalty kill, and that's literally it. There's just, and I've thought about this a lot. Like I was thinking about that coming into the year, and I was like, because I love Nick Foligno a lot. I think he's been massively important to this group, and I think when this young group eventually wins a Stanley Cup, I think that they should invite Nick Foligno in for the celebration and whatnot because of what he's meant to all these young players and how good of a leader he's been. I just don't think how is there room for him on this roster next year? This team already has, there's already so much talent, and you got to think by the end of the year, Lardis is gonna be up. Kancerov and Frendell are gonna be coming over. Boisvert might be making the jump. So you're just gonna have too many guys in the forward group that I just don't think you have space for Nick Foligno. The chief hype officer. He's 38. Holy shit, is he actually 38? I thought he was younger than that. Yeah, geez. He's about to be 40. Fliggy's done a good job. Yeah. You couldn't ask for more. You couldn't ask for like a better leader over these past couple years than Nick Foligno. I think he's done an absolutely phenomenal job. And all the coaches basically talk about him like he's a coach. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like if he likes Chicago, if his family's living here and they enjoy it, I wouldn't be surprised if the organization like give him a job, to be honest with you. Like if they give him some like development role or something. Because all these guys, like Blashill talks about him like he's another coach. Like he kind of uses him like another coach to like talk to the guys and stuff, and he'll pick his brain on stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I love Nick Foligno, man. I just don't know how you could like rationally say there's room for him on the roster next year. This team's too talented. The refs stole this one tonight. Shut up. His dad was on the pre and post game. Are you saying Nick Foligno on the pre and post game? Yeah, I would not mind seeing Nick Foligno still around this team for years to come. I just don't know if it's going to be in an on-ice role. Van Acker to Rockford next year. Yeah, he's lighting up the OHL. I still think oh my gosh, dude. You feel bad for Arvid Soderblom. I mean, this game is single-handedly gonna throw his save percentage in the shitter. If I did a post game for this video tonight, I think there are more people watching this stream right now than how many views that post game would get. This is not a night I would be wanting to watch a Blackhawks post game. Like, dude, like if the CHGO guys are like sounding the alarm bells. Guys, if CHGO's sounding the alarm bells tonight, can you guys let me know? If they're talking about this team big picture and like if they makes like, can you guys just let me know? Because I don't want anybody saying that. I don't want anybody drawing too much from this defeat. They're scoring 10 at this point. Sends Soda. Dude, why? Dude, you guys are so toxic. This chat has gotten so toxic out of nowhere. We'll get our lick back. All these kids are going to be really quiet, though, once we start winning again. That's the bummer of it, is because I have to stay here and take it, and these little weasels can just hide on their burners and hop out of stream when I make fun of them. It's corny. Corny stuff. Wouldn't say it to my face. Wouldn't say it to my face, because I'd slap you. CHGO will be reasonable. They usually are. I hope so. I think genuinely I think the only take you can have from this game is just it was an absolute stinker. It was an absolute stinker. They just didn't show up. It was a mail-in, and you get a few of those a year. You get a few of those a year, and you just move on. You just flush it. I think that's the only take, and anything else other than that is you're just reaching. I feel like you're doing too much. It's just one of 82 games. You're thinking too much about it. I do feel bad for Soda. But it's not like he's been great. It's not like he was stellar tonight. He's let in like 3 that you'd want back. Maybe 4. A couple of the first ones where he had no chance on. But, I mean, yeah, the shots are only 26. You know, they only have 26 shots. User will definitely be in CHGO chat. He's their producer. He's their producer. What do you mean, in chat? He's their producer or something. Can you imagine they had, like, other Hawks channels were, like, sending people out to fuck with me? That'd be pretty funny. We'll get there. You hope they rage quit the post-game show? Yeah, dude, that's what sucks is, like, those guys have to go and do an hour, you know? Like, those guys have to do an hour on this game. I'm going to go hang out with some friends, you know? They got to do an hour hit on this game. That stinks. But that's what I respect, though. Missed first 2 periods. What happened? It was a stinker. It was a mail-in performance. It was just bad. It was bad from everyone. Bad goaltending, bad defending. Forwards weren't really on it. Weren't skating well. Couldn't get the puck out of their own zone. It was just a stinker. It was a mail-in. It's probably Mario. No way. Dude, it seems like a chill-ass dude. There's no way Mario would be spending his time hating for no reason. Donato almost got a greasy one there. Let's hope this is not a snowball game. Dude, they've got... How many days off do they have after this? Oh, actually only 1. Never mind. They're back again on Sunday. Who's in net for the Hawks? Stevie Wonder. Didn't realize the... Dude, you have been in here all night, brother. Do you realize you've been in here for 2.5 hours? What time did I go live at? I went at live at 6. Brother, you have been here for nearly 2.5 hours. That's next level hate. What did I do to make him that mad? User, what is it about me that you don't like? Can we have a conversation? Can I call? Actually, can you call into the show? Can you like voice call me on Instagram or something, and just so I can let you speak your mind? You want to call in? You want to call into the program? He might be in love with me. That's true. Hate and love are actually very similar things. So maybe he is just in love. Oh my gosh, I thought that was CHGO saying fire Blashill. Oh my gosh. Avalanche game is going to be tough. You don't know that, though. You know? You don't know that. It's the NHL, guys. I've been watching this league for a long time. Any given night, any team can beat any team. Like, you don't, like... Yes, the Avalanche are the best, scariest team in the league right now. Yes, the Sabres are one of the worst. Would I be completely dumbfounded if the Blackhawks get pumped by the Sabres and then bounce back and beat the Avs at home? No, I wouldn't, because I don't think the Avs are going to particularly have that game circled on their calendars. They're probably going to play their backup goaltender. You know? You remind him of his sister. Gotta call it. Everyone have a good night. Have a great night. Guy Fam's boots on ground for the Avs game. Nah, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. We got Guy Fam boots on ground. So, you never know. They'll probably win. You never know. Oh, I gotta play some. You guys want to see the show I'm going to see tonight? This is where I'm going tonight. So if any of you haters want to pull up on me, I'll be here. I'm easy to find. We're done with the game. Ready for this?
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser día de tu santo, te las cantamos aquí. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció.
Chat, this is my boy. This is my boy.
Outside of the club, you can't even get in.
Lego. I need to start drinking, chat. Again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Chat, this is where I'm going to be tonight. And this guy is being a weird hater in my chat, is going to go to bed and cry tonight. And I'm going to be in the pit. Wait till this bitch get going.
Fresh to the wall.
Let's go. Damn, I didn't even know he's popping on YouTube like that. Dude, the Halloween set. Wait, dude, I'm probably on stage hammered here. Let's see. Can Lee get spotted? He better not copyright strike me. He better not copyright strike me for doing this. Chat, I'm trying to see myself. Whatever. You get the picture. You get the picture. I'm turning up tonight is the picture. That's the point. This guy's not, though. User's not turning up tonight. If there's one thing I know about User, it's that he's not having fun tonight. Oh my gosh, is that Michael Pekka, 2-time Selke winner? Is that 2-time Selke winner Michael Pekka? In the flesh? Chad, did you know that guy won 2 Selkies? I really can't believe that Arvid Soderblom is still in the crease. Like, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for this dude. Cool flex. Dude, can you send me a picture of what you look like? Like, I'm dying. I'm dying to know. I'm dying to know what you look like, dude. Please, bro, please. Can we rate your fit? Please? Can you send a picture in? Bro doesn't know puck. L puck knower. People forget, man. People forget, man. Dude, I love that reference. Uh-oh, here comes Buffalo looking for their 9th. Oh my gosh, Sam Renzel just tried to score on his own net. Arvid Soderblom makes the save on Sam Renzel. Arvid Soderblom flashes the leather on Sam Renzel with 6:34 left in the third. We do need a good... Dude, I feel like this whole time has been a good laugh. We've had a good time. I hope that you guys have enjoyed yourself on this stream. Watching me battle these guys on these burners. It's a fun time, man. I enjoy myself. I welcome the hate. I welcome them. Selke? Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell it, pal. I'm not a great speller, but... No, it's not. There's no Y in it, right? Isn't it with another E? Yeah, it's Selke. There's no Y. There's no Y. Damn. Had to come in and say I'm sorry. Dude, I mean, you don't owe me an apology. You're feeling this loss too. It's not just me that roots for this team. Yeah, Nolan, I mean, if you go back earlier in the stream, there was a point where I pulled up Subway Surfers. I was playing Agar.io for like 10 minutes. And I've been there's like 3 or 4 people in here that are that have just found the channel over the past couple days and are just like haters, and they have been talking shit this whole game, Nolan. So it's been entertaining. It's been a fun night. I'm not doing a post game though, Nolan. I said that I'm not doing a post game for this one. What do you want me to do? Talk about fucking Blackhawks get pumped 8-3 for 20 minutes? That would be so performative if I like did a Steve Dangle style. What was that? It's like, nah, man. It was just a mail-in. It was a stinker performance. Not much to take from it. Lee, what was that song called? I don't know. Look up. His name is Hunter with 2 H's. Hunter. He makes a ton of like his own stuff. He's on Spotify. He's on every streaming site. He's on Spotify and stuff. And you can see a bunch of his sets on YouTube. And he's also like pretty big on TikTok and stuff. So Hunter. Hunter. That's my boy. See if Blackhawks can get a garbage time goal to cut the lead to 42. I really would love a Bedard goal, man. That would make me feel so okay about tonight. Is if Bedard gets 3 points, a goal, and I just make $180 off this game and just can go on my merry way. Nice pass from Vlasic. Dude, Vlasic is turning into another level, dude. He's getting so much better. Bedsy point puts him at 31, which is great. True. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Buffalo just scored again. Poor Soderblom. Make it stop! Stop the count! Guys, stop the count! Scoop? You're trying to get scoop. I'm not scooping your ass, bro. You've been trying to fire me up. You've been trying to piss me off all night. I'm not scooping your ass, bro. I'm out. Shit cheeks. Bye. Bye, guy fam. How quickly can we get Comesso to Chicago? I mean, what is Sodi supposed to do there? His guys just were shit today. I mean, he wasn't good either, but I know Comesso's your guy, Nolan. Is there a 10-run rule in hockey? Can we all agree? Can we all ask for one? Can we all vote on that now? I mean, there's 3 minutes left. We might as well see it through. What? What is that? Chill, Denmark. What is that line? Bring in Frundell now. Oh no. What did I just get tagged in? Okay. That's funny. I just got tagged in a post by Hawks Memes. Let's see if it'll focus. Dude, come on, camera. Do I need to cover my face? That's what I need to do. All right, I need to block my face. It'll focus. Don't worry, we'll get there. Go like it. Hawks Memes 19. Yeah, I mean, stinker of a night. Stinker of a night. Dude, I don't care if you have gas money. You gotta put your hand up. Dude, I tried, Crystal. All right, guys, today we are going to be reviewing a... What is this called? A Lost Mary. We're going to be reviewing a mint lemonade Lost Mary. I mean, they're just making shit up with the names of these vapes at this point. Also, I do have two. I got home from the gym. This one died and I needed to charge it, and I wasn't going to wait to charge it because I needed to hop in the shower really quick because I was running a little bit behind because I had to stop at Cleo's for a burger and a couple drinks. So I opened up this bad boy, and so now I'm double fisting. Whoa, crazy pause. But JC, you're an interesting cat. You know that? JCND. You're an interesting cat. Ripping the dab pen. Oh, dude. The Anton Pendel. I might have to indulge in a little bit of that after this Blackhawks loss. I mean, this loss does not have me feeling nicey. But we'll be back Sunday, man. I'll announce. Make sure you're following me on X. I'll let you guys know on X if I'm streaming or not Sunday. And same thing goes for the game on Wednesday. I do want to get home. One of my best friends that I grew up with that I've not seen in like over a year because he lives in Washington, D.C., is going to be back home, and so I'd like to hang out with some homies and my family. Oh, Bedard, that would have been perfect, dude. If we got that Bedsy garbage time goal, I would have just ended the stream and started celebrating like we won the game. Mason West is going to... Dude, wait, we should have just been watching the fucking Mason West football game. We probably could have been streaming that shit. We should have been watching Mason West, dude. My dad texted me that today, and I said that I literally hope he throws for 130 yards and 3 interceptions and 1 touchdown and they get blown out. I don't want him, like, putting himself on the map and getting scouted by some of these football schools. I know he's like, oh, I'm committing to hockey. Dude, I guarantee you if he got an offer from, like, a big Division I program to play football, I bet he'd take it. Dude, JC, you're getting timed out. For some reason, you annoy me than the kid. You annoy me more than the kid just being like kind of mean. Or kind of mean. Genuinely mean. You're worse than the other guy. You're timed out for 30 minutes, bucko. I haven't even timed out that user kid. But JC's getting timed out because he just is annoying. Like, you can be mean to me. Don't be fucking annoying. That's where I draw the line. Hope to see you at the UC sometime. Love your content. Keep it up. Sounds good. Appreciate you. I need to get into the United Center for a game. I haven't been to a regular season game yet. I just like streaming so much more. Or I don't like it more. I just like it so much. And in my brain, I weigh out, am I going to go pay to see the game, or am I just going to stay in my room and stream? I enjoy hanging out with you guys and doing these. This is like my favorite part of the channel, is the live streams. Comeback time. Chat, 48 seconds is a lot. Let me get this clock right. 48 seconds is a lot of time. There's a lot to, never say die. Can we pull our goalie? Chat, you think they're going to pull Soderblom to get the extra attacker on? The Philip guy is one of the other haters. Denmark. Philip is one of the other haters. He's one of the other, like, random bot people. There were, like, 3 or 4 of them tonight. Actually, there might have been, like, 5 or 6. Or maybe 6 or... Just kidding. No, but that Philip guy has been talking shit all night. Sneak a 7th to see if the refs notice. Dude, Buffalo's still trying to score. It was cooking nights for the Buffalo Sabres. All right, there you have it. The Chicago Blackhawks get absolutely pounded by the Buffalo Sabres 9-3 in the worst game of the season. Look, man, you're going to see a lot of stuff on Twitter tonight. Before I leave, before you guys go, just listen to me here. You're going to see a lot of stuff on social media tonight. A lot of fans freaking out, raising the alarm bells. Like, oh my gosh, what's the deal with this team? Is this team, it's not a playoff team. This felt like last year. There's going to be people drawing big picture conclusions from this game. Do your best to not get irritated or bothered by it. Just ignore it. It's the wrong take to have. This was a one-off stinker performance. This team has battled every single game. They got absolutely thrashed tonight. Just don't let it ruin your night, all right? We had fun. I appreciate all you guys sticking up for me in chat. Not that I need it, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're new and you enjoyed the stream tonight, hit that subscribe button and come back for more streams, more videos. I'm going to be doing this all year long. So I appreciate you guys. We need McKenna. Stop it. I blame this L on Lee. Fair enough. I'm not panicking. The season has already exceeded my expectations. Plus, we got the black jerseys. True. I'm not even checking Twitter tonight. Yeah, this is a good night to stay off Twitter, I think. I'm not going to overreact to this game just yet. Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. There's literally no reason. It was a stinker performance. This team did not play like the Blackhawks team we've seen all year long. Like, there is not a single performance that you can point to and be like, yeah, that's kind of how they look tonight. Like, all the other bad games this year, which there were like only 2. I really think there was a bad one against Vancouver. Or maybe it was LA at home, right? There was that bad game against LA. Like, those were miles above this. This was night and day worse compared to that. So don't worry about it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming out. Probably, maybe going to stream Sunday. My light went out. Perfect timing. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter so you know if I'm streaming or not Sunday. I appreciate you guys. There'll be a video, I'm sure, this weekend at some point. I'll see you guys later, all right? Take care. Have a good night. Be safe. Go Blackhawks. And fuck that user guy. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have said that because he feels good. When I talk about him, he feels good about himself.